Well played, Doug.
Thank you.
That was a great skit. Jim and Tamara did really well.
Okay.
So you guys, I'm assuming Jim then must have actually made those little Playmobil figures.
Yeah, well, exactly. So he got Playmobiles, and then he would... I think there was already, like, a Peter Pan one, but obviously there wasn't a reveal one, so he had to, like, put a whole bunch of stuff together.
Yeah.
And I think, too, like, I could be wrong. I thought he did something to, like, the faces of them. So, like, instead of just having a smile, they kind of looked bummed a little bit. But, yeah, no, he did a pretty good job on that.
Yeah, most girls know from experience, and definitely not because we torture our dolls sometimes, that you can use nail polish remover to wipe the makeup and eyes and stuff off a doll like that. So he probably just used acetone.
Whoa, I don't want to see your dolls, man.
Sometimes I needed to put a new lip color on them, okay? And you gotta use the nail polish remover to get the color off the lips, and then you can use red.
Sometimes I watch Sid Kid from Toy Story.
Queen Calificent, thank you for the 100 bits. Watches the cornflakes commercial. Me. Don't you Gen X mother effers ever complain about millennials again?
Hey, that's art. Don't you disparage art, okay?
To be fair, we made fun of that stuff even back then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we thought it was lame then.
Lady Houndoom, thank you for the 54-month subscription. Welcome back. Super appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lady Houndoom, thank you as well for the 1,000 bits. That was perfectly timed. It literally took me a second to process that was not a part of the video.
Yeah.
It has been hard to be present for anyone's streams recently. That's totally fine. No pressure at all. For the last few weeks, I've regularly been working from 9 to 6 and have been too tired. I'm so happy to be here right now. We're happy you're here too, Lady Houndoom.
Yeah, great to have you. Always.
And perfectly timing the bit alerts. Thank you. All right.
It's the New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, I can't act like this wasn't a huge thing. New Kids on the Block had so much merchandise, it was hard to keep track of. But these creepy-ass stalkers will try.
I'm the #1 fan. I've got all the kids, their stage, and the New Kids on the Block phone.
I don't even go outside anymore. The day ball hurts my eyes. Gotta love it when the New Kids actually made it into an ad themselves.
24 hours a day on our brand new hotline. Just pick up your phone and call us on 1-900-9095-KIDS.
These guys must have graduated from the Nottingham School of Acting because their acting is just being Nottinghams. Look at me. I'm nodding. I'm nodding on the phone, girl. Woo! That's right, I'm nodding. We're both nodding. Isn't that something? I'm nodding like a dog. All right, I'm serious again. I'm deep. But the best of these ads are the ones that pin the fangirls against each other to see who's the scariest.
Who's their #1 fan?
I'm the #1 fan. I've got all 5 concert kits with all 5 personal interview cassettes. I've got all 5 concert kits with their cassettes and the New Kids stage.
I'm the #1 fan because I'm going to pay for all their unemployment bills when they're not popular anymore. That's not just dedication, that's practical. Seriously, how far can these obsessions go?
I'm their #1 fan because I've collected samples of Johnny's hair to add to my voodoo doll. He'll go out with me if he doesn't want his testicles in a blender.
I'm their #1 fan because I've collected enough of Danny's blood to make several clones. Soon my army of Danny's will rise!
Oh, God.
I'm the #1 fan because I have Johnny tied up in my storage room. Shut up! Shut your damn mouth! I know you love it here. I have guests out there that I am trying to entertain, and I know that you will. Let me tell you, we're gonna have a huge wedding. You will burn if you don't marry me. I swear you will burn.
Who's their #1 fan?
I am.
New Kids on the Block concert kits come with cassettes.
A little obsessive, but I guess that was the intent. This ad did a good job making sure everyone tried to be their #1 fan.
Stage, hang and loose kits, and accessories sold separately.
Who do you think the #1 fan is?
Terminator.
We joke, but I swear I knew girls like that were that obsessed with New Kids on the Block back then.
It was great. I remember like that line that Tamara says, like, I'm the number. I remember she had to do that like a bunch of times. I don't remember why, but like having to keep doing this. I remember the gas thing. Yeah, I remember that too. A couple times. Yeah, I remember that doing it a couple times. I don't remember the #1 fan line. I remember her having to, I don't know why, but yeah, that's funny.
I vaguely remember that too, Walter, and I remember it being because she felt like she was slurring #1 fan. Like, I'm the #1 fan instead of like #1 fan.
Yeah.
Great stuff, man. You guys are good. You guys are good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think I remember doing the gasoline one more because I was the one doing the camera work. And anytime I'm like half acting with like the camera, but then also trying to hear it's like, okay, is the timing of that work? Does that work? That's right. And stuff like that it is tricky. Camera acting's pretty fun, but it's tricky when you have to listen to the actor as well.
You're trying to like aim water too.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing. Like look like you're doing it towards the person, but don't get it on the camera. Like it is really tricky.
Yeah, Ayana with the voodoo doll is great. Yeah. It was fun. It was fun.
Good bit all the way across, guys.
My favorite part is I didn't even notice until after I watched this on YouTube that I had forgotten to take off my wedding ring. So I'm just sitting there like, I'm obsessed with New Kids on the Block, and I'm married.
I'm already married to the band. I'm married to the band.
Yeah, right.
Music.
The promise ring for them. It's fine.
Yeah.
JL, thank you for the 1,000 bits, rather. Thank you for the 1,000 bits.
Wow.
I was frozen today. Indeed. Thank you. Sweet Tooth, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Doug, do you take that credit card? Matt Gaver, thank you for the 50 bits. I just wanted to thank Walter for keeping the Batmay tradition alive. Thank you, Walter. By the way, I'm trapped in the Twilight Zone. Is it October yet?
I'm trapped there now because I've been writing that for the past 3 weeks. So I'm right there with you. Yeah, thanks for watching Batman though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're great. They're still running. Everyone check out Batman.
Thursday.
Back. Yeah, remember when Hard R films had kids' toys? How did Batman Returns get in trouble for having Happy Meals and yet a movie with countless impalings had these at every Toys R Us? What can we say? We thought the sequel would be more for kids after seeing the first one. A family product.
Fight evil with this mobile assault vehicle.
Yeah, remember that from the movie? I think you're confusing that with Arnold's other vehicle from Batman and Robin, a film that should have been R on principle.
Disguised as a policeman, Evil T-1000 aims to destroy.
Boy, his shape-shifting's improving because that looks nothing like Robert Patrick. It looks more like Tom Arnold escaping questions about Roseanne.
Evil T-1000 aims to destroy.
Hey, wait a minute. Didn't the movie kind of address this?
Can't form complex machines. Guns and explosives have chemicals, moving parts. It doesn't work that way.
Bullshit! Kenner disagrees. He can totally do that now. I think it'd have to be, seeing how his stabbing weapons look like a melting Washington Monument.
Terminated this time.
Here's another one that's kind of cool. Actually pumping Arnold up with human flesh over the endoskeleton.
Battle damage.
Add flesh compound.
Terminator created.
There is one drawback, though.
Terminator.
I'm back.
I don't think you're ready to fight yet. Arnold still got clothes before kicking some ass. Granted, you might be looking for a lot of these looks, but you know, with that package, I don't think you're gonna get much.
I'm as anatomically impaired as a kendo.
No, well, despite not being a ton like the movie, the commercials are still pretty creative and capture the tone of an R-rated gore fest. Seriously, this is so weird.
The party's over, T-1000. Adios, amigo.
Or wait, was it? He said something in Spanish. I don't know. Nobody will remember it.
I didn't even catch that, but yeah, adios, amigo.
Adios, amigos.
It's just like, we get this movie. I gotta say, like, a new version of that. That's the toy version.
Right. Did Arnold copyright that saying? Did he trademark it?
I mean, I feel like they could do it. I remember when I was a kid, that was the one thing every kid would draw, because that image of Arnold with the half face, half robot face, every kid loved drawing that. That was a huge thing. That was everywhere. All the posters, all the advertising, that was always the image that they used. It did look pretty damn cool.
That movie was a huge.
Yeah.
That was a great summer.
Mm-hmm.
You're a toy company. You have to ask the question, what are girls most likely to play with? Dolls, fashion, a wizard in a bubble that can predict the future? The usual! What was that last one?
Ask Xandar. Wave your hand and he speaks.
Ask Xandar is a dating game. No need to rewind the video. I'll repeat it. It's a dating game about which boy likes you.
Ask him. Ask Xandar.
This game clearly understands every girl's need to talk relationships with a warlock.
Xandar, am I going to the prom with a geek? Please say no.
Excellent chance.
You're going to the prom with a geek?
Lord knows there's no geeks in this room. Ask the wizard another question.
Do I have a secret admirer?
Absolutely.
Ooh,
He knows everything.
Is there a future for me and Bobby?
That's a definite no.
Hello, Bobby. It's Melinda. I think it's time we broke up. I really thought we were going somewhere too, but Xandar told me there was nothing for us. Xandar, a magic toy wizard that predicts the future. Could you say that again? Your voice became distorted because you were yelling so loud. Hello? Hello? Hello.
Raise your hand and he speaks. Guess what he predicts, and the winner gets the special fortune read.
Should I pull the plug on Grandma's life support?
Absolutely.
That seems a little harsh. She might pull through.
The bitch has lived too long.
Yes, master.
You will get a phone call about this.
Look at this girl's face. She isn't amazed the phone rang. She's amazed she stayed in this room so long with two nutballs listening to Plastic Gandalf. It cuts before she bolts out the room, slamming the door.
Excellent chance.
It's ridiculous ad for a ridiculous toy, and my prediction is this will be found at a lot of garage sales.
Ask Xandar, the talking wizard game.
Definitely.
Oh. No words. Perfect.
We do have to give credit where we do have to give credit where credit's due. We pilfered that pulling the plug on Grandma's life support from Kentucky Fried Movie.
Oh, we did. That's right. The horoscope.
Yeah. Time to pull the plug on that machine that's keeping your grandma alive. It was the horoscope things, and the horoscopes were very specific and terrible.
I love there are no geeks in this room.
Yeah, that was great.
Another question. That was good stuff.
Well, I just love you can tell they made the toy first, and then they're like, well, I made this wizard. You wave your hand, and he talks. What are we going to do with it? I don't know. And they probably just like working at Transformers or Barbie or all these really big hits. And it's just, dating game. I don't know. or maybe they got the wrong card. Like maybe like, I don't know, like a Transformer was going to be like, or vice versa, like Barbie's going to be like a boy toy, and then like the other ones that was going to girls, I don't know, they're like, it got switched. I have no idea. I don't know the history. I want to know. I'm going to find out. I'm going to Wikipedia the hell out of that.
Do it.
I ironically did have a friend who had that game.
Really?
So even just hearing that wizard, I was like, geez, wow, there's some memories there.
did they like play the game and everything?
No, we didn't really know what the rules of the game were. We just used to make fun of the wizard. Absolutely. Yeah, that's all. Killmeister, thank you for the 100 bits. I had a VHS tape of Scooby-Doo cartoons that suddenly cut to the mirror scene in the first Terminator movie just before the end of the tape. Good times.
That's rough. I mean, boy, that's an ending of Scooby-Doo. Let's see who this killer really is.
Dan Evil Robot, thank you for that 16-month subscription. Welcome back. I'm back. You are indeed. Welcome back. Appreciate you being here.
Pokemon are everywhere. They're invading.
Well, seeing how so many of you were triggered by my joy of Pokemon being destroyed.
Safe place, Bob. Protect me from reality.
I guess it only makes sense to look at another Pokemon commercial. This one's for a product called
Pokemon Ball Blasters.
What's it called?
Pokemon Ball Blasters.
Pokemon Ball Blasters.
I can't believe I actually have another opportunity to play this, but...
You're a ball.
Okay, to the commercial's credit, I think the item is called Ball Blaster. Which isn't a ton better. Apparently their popularity is so amazing, even Mickey Mouse has to chime in.
Their whirlwind power blows them away.
Yeah, you know just Bob down the hall was the one who recorded that line.
Blows them away.
Hey, Bob, our actress couldn't make it in today. Can you just imitate Princess Peach turning into Mr. Bill?
Oh, no!
Great, go back to clean the toilets. Even Pikachu sounds like he's half-assing it.
Can they be mastered?
Shouldn't he be more excited and less questioning? Come on, Pikachu, say it.
I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Come on, just say it.
You know I used to play Hamlet at the Poke Theater?
Just say it. I don't even care if you act like you mean it.
Pikachu?
Ha! You said the thing that makes us millions. Ha 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 ha!
I hate everything.
Me too. Well, there's definitely one kid that takes this ball thing pretty seriously.
You could put Pokemon power in your pocket.
You gotta catch 'em all.
Kid, he means the pocket in your pants, not your drawers.
These suckers are going to be blasting my balls all throughout math class.
I'm not sure poke testicles is a fetish, but if it is, we know there's a hotline that'll take them up on it. I guess it's a pretty standard ad, and there's nothing annoying about it, but yeah, it's a little awkward. It's an okay commercial, just don't ask what makes this kid Squirtle.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Pokemon Ball Blasters, Battle Figures, Power Bouncers, and Talking Pokemon, each sold separately from Hasbro.
There's some things that oh great, we get to look at that while we talk about this. But no, that was there's some things I found out, like just some audiences, like or fans, just for whatever reason get really triggered at, and like yeah, Pokemon was one. Harry Potter was another one. When we had Tamara beat up as Harry Potter, people were so angry, and I just love it. If I legit don't care, I love kind of poking them a little bit, just being like, oh, I'm not supposed to? Well, look, now I'm having Pikachu be a has-been who's smoking and hates life. He might kill himself later. Oh, but, it's, no, I think it's hilarious. I'm sorry.
You're an instigator, Doug? Never. No one would have ever guessed.
I know. It's just fun. I should say, too, if, I'm sure people have noticed, maybe they haven't, anytime we have to end the commercial with an actual review, because we can make fun of it technically as commentary, but I still want to make it clear it is a review. That's how we can still get away with showing these and stuff like that. So yeah, it always ends with a very clear, here is what I think of the ad most of the time.
One all the way from the 70s. Ah, the 70s. They knew what was sexy back then. Charlie's Angels, Wonder Woman, long hair, tight pants. For all its faults, this is a time period that knew how to be hot. So, what sizzling angle are they taking up here?
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby.
Unusual start.
So Love made Baby Soft, with the innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby.
What?
In foaming bath, body lotion, body powder, and body mist. So innocent, it may well be the sexiest fragrance around.
Okay, all right.
What is she nibbling
Jacob
on?
From Twilight. I don't look at a baby and imagine them at a bangable age. I just look at them and see a baby.
That grew up very sexy. Loves Baby Soft.
Love's scaring me right now.
Because innocence is sexier than you think.
I never thought of innocence as sexy because I never wanted to. In fact, isn't innocence kind of the opposite of sexy? Like the direct opposite? If you look in a dictionary or something, wouldn't it just say this feels wrong?
For your baby at Christmas.
Wait, so now my lover's a baby, or it's actually 4 babies? Both are insanely unsettling. I just want to know what kind of creep I'm dealing with. This is every layer of ew I think you can legally show. It's crazy how this starts off so alluring and quickly turns into super ew.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby.
It's hard to even know what to say. Why do the most disturbing commercials always require babies to be in them? Does the agency of creepy-ass commercials just meet up and say, not creepy enough, stick some babies in there?
I'm not gonna kink shame.
This is ewy. This is so ewy. I don't like watching it. I don't like thinking about it. It's just ew. Ew, 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 ew. Shame on all of you and the ew you have let loose on the world. Ew.
Because innocence is sexier than you think. For your baby at Christmas.
Look, if there's anything I want to leave you with before I take off here, it's that
I guess
commercials can be creepy, commercials can be scary, commercials can be made by very disturbed people.
Essentially, yep.
And then just leave.
No, it's just the way you kept saying, sexy and babies, like, oh. Yeah. Innocence is sexy.
No. Very unsettling, uncomfortable.
He's always been so dark.
Sigmig's Nate.
Sorry, just had to play the extra second there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were rewinding for a second. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't rewind. It was just a cut back to the couch with you off camera being like, why do these always end so dark?
I remember, I always like the ones where I have to come up with the sound effect. I'll just put in there, when I can't think of a line, it's like, I'll just say in parentheses, make sound effect. So I'll do maybe 10, just all these weird sounds and just go with the one that matches the best.
Yeah. Crush Level, thank you for the 50 bits, and we're in a hype train. Thank you, appreciate that, everyone. What is your favorite Scooby-Doo movie from the Shaggy Red Shirt era, Boo Brothers or Ghoul School? I loved Ghoul School, but Boo Brothers was just forgettable to me.
I don't think I saw either, honestly. When you said that, I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, I do kind of know what you're talking about with, like, the red shirt. There was a time where he wore, like, the Vincent Price days, I think. But, yeah, I don't remember the movies. I don't remember that era that well.
Dino Mike, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, it's been a minute. I worked late night shift, so I wasn't able to tune in. It's good to be back. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Strider for Life, thank you for the 69 bits. Ball Busters!
You're a real ball buster.
Noff, thank you for the 100 bits. This is how Elsagate is invented. Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah.
No thank you. That Disney Nerd, thank you for the 50 bits. Yikes, that commercial made the Bill Cosby commercials look subtle. Yep. Yeah. All right.
This is why I legit don't. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Okay, well.
This was from 2 years ago is what it said, so I guess it must technically be 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah, okay.
This episode brought... Commercial! I'm contractually obligated to let this continue. This episode brought to you by DraftKings, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Also brought to you by Chime, the award-winning app and debit card that can save you money. I feel like if I try to skip this,
I'm just going to skip over the whole thing.
We're good? Okay.
Yeah.
Commercials!
After these messages.
After these messages.
After these messages. After these messages. We'll be right back.
You good?
Oh, God.
Watch it get canceled.
Samurai Koko-san with free karate lessons. Free? Koko Pebbles Daska.
Oh, God.
Be shocked at this. It does make more sense when you realize the original name of the cereal was Breakfast at Barney's.
Watch me trick Fred out of Cocoa Pebbles.
You have to understand, the Stone Age was a different time. Rox News was telling everybody this wasn't racist at all.
Chum chum.
Damn it, sensitive 80s, ruining my innocent cartoons. Nothing like this ever happened in the original. Oh, God.
Etc.
Oh,
that's for sure.
Wow. Since Goldfish, we've been replaced as the Cocoa Pebbles mascot. We present to you our new spokesperson, James Bond. God damn it.
Delicious.
I'll be amazed if this doesn't end with a gong.
Uh-oh. Sayonara.
Well, at least it didn't begin with a gong. You're hitting all the check marks, aren't you? I guess this came out during the Karate Kid phase, part 1, and we're trying to cash in on that. But man, this ad hilariously backfired in the long run.
Barney, my pebbles! Post cocoa or fruity pebble cereal.
80s, I don't know.
Uncomfortable breakfast.
80s?
Ronald McDonald in
No, that's the 80s. Because it wasn't just the Karate Kid. It was like, because Gung Ho was a thing. There was like some of it was like Japan. Like we had this like economic fear that they literally were going to buy the country. Like that's kind of I'm not joking. Like this was a thing back in the 80s. So it's like like Japan was like this kind of like overarching topic. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you'll see it in a lot of 80s stuff. And like, I've like seen some news clips from back then and it's just like, oh my God, like some of these things are like problematic. So it's like a lot of like anti-Asian propaganda. Yeah. So it worked both ways. There was like kind of like a kind of anti-Japanese kind of thing going on, but there was also it was seen as like this kind of foreign exotic thing, and in some cases like anime was just making like the smallest of inroads. And so sushi, Gung Ho, like sushi was just starting to become a thing through like California, like so there was like this weird dichotomy of like, yeah, it's both foreign and exotic, and we kind of like that, but at the same time like we're scared of them because they're gonna have the strongest economy in the world. So yeah, you would see this. Well, remember Super Dave Osborne? Remember his sidekick, Doug? Yeah. Gremlins, I think Gremlins 2, that was what, like 1989, 1990? Like the guy running around with the camcorder with the
they're definitely. Yeah. 80s didn't shy away from that many stereotypes.
Yeah, so that was the thing. Like there you go, your little history lesson.
Thanks, Rob. We've all become a little smarter.
I remember I was there.
Well, we just figured out the real reason he went to prison. This is one of those commercials that honestly just has one scene that cracks me up, and for all I know, maybe it's just me, but it's worth sharing in case there's other people who bust a gut seeing it. The Hamburglar has a dream that anything he touches turns to cheeseburgers.
Why does he have such lush lips?
Grimace.
Whatever, but then it leads to...
Grab a big cheeseburger.
Don't touch Grimace.
Oh my god, that is my everything. The image of an escaped convict going up to Barney the dinosaur's clitoris and a scary clown covering his junk saying, "Don't touch Grimace," is top 5 funniest things I've ever seen.
Don't touch Grimace.
Top 3. It also doesn't help that Hamburglar's voice sounds like a perverted Buster Bunny.
Touch my face.
Please stop saying touch. You sound like a guy who's calling a sex hotline for the first time.
Hello, big boy.
Wow.
Where would you like me to touch you? You don't do this very often, do ya?
Touch my face.
Okay, I charge double for calls like this.
Ah, boy.
Almond Joe.
Hello?
Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
I guess this commercial's okay. Just
We
keep the
needed
term
Almond
ham
Joe.
diddler out of
Damn
your
it.
head when watching it.
When the world needed him most, Almond Joe wasn't there.
Wait, aren't they also alive? I thought too hard about this.
Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna say it's interesting that that's 2 commercial specials where Tamara's supposed to be getting somebody off on a phone. I just realized.
What the hell is Grimace anyway? Like, I know, is he supposed to be the embodiment of the milkshakes?
I don't
What
know.
he is?
I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
because I think he was supposed to have something to do with the milkshakes, but I don't know what he is. That's just like what he was representing.
Oh, Laserbeaks, that's right. No, he's supposed to be a taste bud.
Yeah,
He's a
He's a
taste
taste bud. I'd
oh
heard
my
that.
God.
Yeah, taste bud.
Oh.
I have
Oh,
heard
he's
that.
weird.
But
I
other
mean, I
people are
guess-
saying he is the milkshake. I thought I'd heard the taste bud thing.
He's Almond Joe in disguise.
Because he was originally like a villain before they just decided to make him, dumb.
Yeah.
Well, evil is dumb.
JL, thank you for the 50 bits. Welp, no bunny commercial yet. Will you be doing YouTube multi-streaming? It's cheaper for me with YouTube than Twitch. Also, I'm going to get you. We do it on Wednesday, but Wednesday is currently the only ones that we're doing multi-streaming on. Kermit Wazowski, thank you for the 50 bits. Funny you say that because Charlie Adler actually has voiced both the Hamburglar and Buster Bunny.
Oh, well, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I knew. I knew
that
he was
makes so
funny.
much
I didn't know he did the Hamburglar. That's interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
No relation.
Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches.
Everybody was on coke in the
Here
80s.
was this.
This Crunch Bar commercial clearly roofied all its actors because they act like every Rice Krispie in it is a speed pellet.
Chocolate is scrumptious when it crunches.
I swear that guy turned his head so fast he broke his neck. But he was just so into it, he kept going despite dying.
Scrumptious when it crunches.
This kid is so extra, Mario Lopez should host him.
Crunches when it crunches.
One of my favorite things to
This had
do
to be
is to just
early
pause
80s.
at random moments. Every frame looks like a corpse from a Smilex commercial.
God.
When it crunches.
And chocolate so natural, only your Undertaker knows for sure.
Crunches when it crunches.
That term sounds familiar too. I wouldn't be surprised if a Scrumdiddly lawsuit is in the near future.
I shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses, etc., etc.
No, really. What is up with this kid?
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
He looks at that bar the same way he look at a girl he's keeping alive in a pit.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
It puts the foil on its skin or else it gets the crunch again. Not surprisingly, this kid has become a meme, with his intensity being so much people edit in different replacements for the crunch sound effect.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch. That's why I love Nestle Crunch. Yeah. That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
As funny as those are, I feel like they've all been done, and I can't think of any to add. I don't know. How about this?
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Punchline! There, I killed the meme. It's what I do. If it sparked its own series of comedic edits, there must be some passion behind it that a lot of people got into. Hell, these actors certainly did.
That's why I love Nestle Crunch.
Good day, sir.
It's
the
those
one
eyes, when those eyes go wide and his neck extends forward almost like he's going to be like Mr. Fantastic or something. Like, it's really weird.
The one I remember is, I think this is what introduced me to this meme. It was the one kid who hits this other one in the face. It just goes, I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, yeah, I can't believe you've done
That's
this.
why I love Nestle Crunch. I can't believe you've done this.
The Twilight Zone says that kid is Almond Joe Jr. No, not Almond Joe Jr. He just is Almond Joe.
Easy Almond Joe.
We got so many Almond Joe jokes in the chat. It's crazy.
Almond jokes.
Yeah, Almond Joe Oaks.
Almond Joe's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes.
JL, thank you for the 50 bits. Were these filmed in 2020 during the pandemic? I think 2021? Because if YouTube said this was 2 years ago, that means it was technically the 3, so 2021?
Yeah, if Tamara was there, then yeah, we were back in the studio, so that must have been the end of 2021, I think?
Yeah.
November, yeah.
Yeah. Strider for Life, thank you for the 50 bits. Years later, the purple taste bud collects Infinity Stones and snaps his fingers.
Indeed. Nice.
Indeed.
Snap!
All right, here we go.
I am inevitable.
Have a cookie.
With the scientific...
A munchy monster cookie.
Do you shove those in their mouths before you drag them to your windowless van? This is an ad for Monster Cookies. And I guess on paper this idea is kind of cute. A monster giving kids sweets to munch on. The execution, though, pretty terrifying.
Have a cookie. A munchy monster cookie.
The looks on these kids says it all. They're just playing around, and then suddenly they're like, is this how I die? I thought he was doing a My Buddy commercial. And then he's like, do I scream, run, or play dead? I'm pretty sure they cut before this girl started gagging on hers. Every one of them looks like a last known image on an FBI's missing list. I feel like this was an Operation Cookie Monster was setting up.
And they come in 6 great flavors.
First one free, then you pay.
On the swing.
To make things funnier, he out of nowhere starts singing, and the temp music in the commercial doesn't accompany him.
With milk or lunch or as a snack, there's monster money on every pack. 6 great flavors can't be beat. They're the only monsters people eat.
Yeah, I just wanted to sing there. My improv teacher says I'm the exception to yes and. I'm sorry, I love this ad. It's the surrealism that makes it so great. Because if you think it's weird with kids, imagine this shit happening randomly with adults.
All right, you psychopath. We've given in to all of your demands. Now where is the bomb?
You want the bomb, pig? Solve this riddle in 5 seconds or it goes off. What's red on the inside? But a cookie.
Oh, God, man! Get that out of my face! What are you doing? Freeze! You may have blown up 3 other buildings already, but you are not gonna get away with this. Oh, God, man! What the fuck? Get out of here!
I have some bad news about Mommy.
What is it, Daddy?
Well, you know how we said her job was very dangerous?
What do you mean was?
Well, in her last assignment, she...
What the hell? You son of a bitch! I'm trying to give the worst news I've ever given in my entire life!
A cookie.
Get that out of my face, goddammit! What the hell's the matter with you?
I said have a cookie.
Okay, we'll have a cookie.
Daddy, what's wrong with Mommy?
Don't worry about that right now. Just do whatever the monster says.
She seems sad. You know what'll help? A cookie.
Yeah, sure. Cookies solve everything. Shut up!
More darker, faster than usual on this one. Insane? Yes. Hilarious? Also yes.
Oh, I missed
monster cookies. They're everywhere.
Shut up!
It's so
Jim's
good.
the best, man.
I
Jim's
remember
number one
filming
with
that,
that kind of stuff.
I lost it so hard when Jim just kept going, just Danny says, eat the cookie. Yeah, I'd like a cookie. I was like biting my tongue. I was just ready to laugh so hard.
It's so...
I was going to say those cookies, they were 2 like Keebler Elf cookies, like because we couldn't find one that looked like him. So he like glue two of them to like this bit of like styrofoam or cardboard or something. It was something very solid because I think we have a blooper at the end where it hits my tooth and it's loud. It's like. I remember it really hurt, but when you're being filmed, you have that adrenaline. You just laugh. You're like, and then later, I'm like, I am bleeding. but it was pretty funny.
Oh, cookie.
Anytime you get Jim actually shouting is amazing and hilarious.
Yeah.
Because Jim's such a quiet guy, so whenever he does things like that, it's always so funny and so unexpected.
Yeah, he's great. He's good.
That Disney Nerd, thank you for the 50 bits. Mighty Almond Joe Young.
There you go.
Nice. Mumra, thank you for the 100 bits. What was all your favorite Happy Meal toy you got as a kid? Mine were always the movie tie-in toys.
I remember the Mario 3 ones were pretty cool.
I was going to say Super Mario Brothers 3. That was actually going to be my answer.
Oh, and then the Garfield mugs. I don't know if that was Happy Meal. It might have been Happy Meal, but yeah, I really like those.
They did one with Oliver and Company where they gave out like Christmas
we still got those. Yeah.
And I wouldn't say it's like, oh, well, that was my favorite thing to get as a kid, but the thing is I still have them, so that was the longest lasting.
And the Rescuers Down Under, I still have that Christmas ornament too, yeah.
Beast Wars was pretty good, but they weren't like the actual toys, but it's still fun to have little mini ones. And also the gold Pokemon cards. Were those McDonald's Happy Meals? Or
no,
those
are Burger King.
Those are Burger King.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because we still have a couple of those.
Well, then you remind me the Happy Meal that actually transformed itself. It was like a little shape, but they would transform into a robot.
Yeah.
Those were cool.
They have like a fries.
Yeah, I like those.
And they would turn into robots. Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. All right.
At Vistaprint, we print your brand
apparently we have an ad. Sorry, it's all right. Ad. All right.
It's new. Gotta go, Turtle. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Oh, no!
Here's your obligatory poop one.
Another poop toy.
Quick, the toilet.
Seriously, why do girls love things that shit? For celebrating how dainty, cutesy, and elegant you are, you sure do love stinky-ass turds a lot. You're supposed to mature faster than us!
Quick, the toilet.
Even the kid in the commercial looks like...
I have no idea why this is a thing.
Speaking of which, did you catch the name of this literal stinker?
Gotta go, Turtle. Out now.
Because of course it's called that. What was Shih Tzu and Peacock already banned?
Gotta go.
Bad enough this thing drops a deuce, but does it have to look like Frankenberry's tumor? It's gross, it's weird, and not in a good way. I hate this.
Let's do it again. Gotta go, Turtle. Out now.
Comes with number for therapists if your kid actually wants one.
But that one was fast, yeah.
No skit, just always gotta have a
no notes. That speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Big pieces, little pieces.
Hell yeah. Who didn't grow up with this jingle in their head?
Reaches pieces, head pieces, neck pieces, hair pieces.
Want some Cocoa Pebbles?
Reaches pieces, eye pieces, nose pieces.
This is one of those jingles everyone remembers and no one remembers. Because it's so catchy, yet you never remember the variations of the word pieces. So in your head, you'd always be humming big pieces, little pieces, Reese's pieces, Reese's pieces, Reese's pieces. And that's in your head forever. The only one people remember is gold
was
pieces
in my head
because
for a
they had that
long time
sound
afterwards.
effect of an opera singer climaxing.
Gold pieces, silver pieces, Reese's pieces.
Come on, let's come up with some more memorable ones so we can hum it better. Body pieces, cheeses pieces, pizza pieces, pieces pieces, peaches pieces, pizza pieces, pizza pieces, Reese's pieces, lost pieces, missing pieces, bits and pieces, Reese's pieces. All right, now get to the part where you say fucking shell. You know they didn't say it, but did they say it? They said it. Imagine it's these actors singing it. There's no debate. They definitely said
it. A funky.
Yeah. A fun candy show.
I know it's super simple, but sometimes that's the best. I still love this commercial, and it's fucking shell to pieces.
They said it.
It's fun candy. Come on.
It's a fun candy shell. You dirty, dirty people.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they said funky.
No,
okay.
fun candy.
Fun candy shell.
Yeah.
Fun candy shell.
You mean we've been watching that commercial since the 80s, Doug, and you thought it was funky?
Well, no, I thought it was fucking.
For
but
25 years.
Funky shell. I always thought that's what they were saying.
Climmer, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey guys, what are your thoughts on Moana constantly being the most watched movie on Disney Plus, excluding Hulu?
I mean,
love Moana, man.
Why not?
The music is really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's nice. It's totally fine.
Right?
It's colorful.
Colorful.
Good story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got a good message. The villain isn't something where it's like, oh, just bad. It's like, no, you gotta win her back.
See, I wonder too if part of it is adults can have it on in the background and it doesn't drive them insane. Because maybe that's why it wouldn't be Frozen. Because like if I hear that goddamn song again,
well, also, I don't know if this plays a part. My wife loves that movie, but she loves like Hawaii and she loves like beaches and islands and stuff like that. So I think she likes having it on just because it's very relaxing to look at.
That watch Lilo and Stitch.
That too.
Right.
So there's about 20 episodes of this, or 20 episodes, 20 minutes of this episode left and 20 minutes of stream left. So we may not stop between every single one here now, and I might just lower the volume so we can talk a little bit over this. Okay.
Alrighty.
Cool. Great.
All right. I'm gonna hold my microphone this time.
Hey, you know what the internet's not talking a lot about? He-Man. Well, these money supermarket ads are, as they joke that they save so much
this
money.
was the
He-Man and Skeletor
Netflix
became more epic
He-Man show.
in the most
it must have been a
He-Man
100%.
Skeletor way possible.
He-Man and Skeletor, your So Money supermarket.
Confirmed. He-Man and Skeletor completely straight. Yeah, I bet you didn't know the bar you walked into was the Blue Oyster.
This is a fairly new commercial, though, right? I very much remember this one.
Right down to the fact that Skeletor is wearing sunglasses, despite the fact that he has no eyes. Even Christopher Lloyd's getting into the action.
Skeletor saved at Money supermarket. He feels epic.
Man, how much must have Skeletor hated the competitor supermarkets to be this enthusiastic?
What do you mean you don't carry that item?
Well, sir, there aren't a lot of people that ask
Rob
for skin.
And I suppose purple loincloths with blue spandex and tiny claws are out of the question, too?
So wait, Doug, you're in the costume?
I'm in the costume and Rob voice.
And I'm doing the voice.
Listen here, you bobble-headed bureaucratic boob. You will rue the day you didn't overstock your wares with rhyme-encrusted hammock staffs.
Hello?
That was Leather Treasure on
69th Street.
Thank you. Yeah.
These ads they're funny, they're imaginative.
Right.
And they had double the screen time He-Man had in Masters of the Universe Revelation.
Skeletor, your So Money supermarket.
If I had a nickel every time someone used that catchphrase.
Daddy, watch me feed my baby Argon.
Screw that kid, Dad! Watch this milk disappear into a hole in the bottle!
All gone.
Daddy, you can fill it again.
Wizard!
She's got a bit of a toot, doesn't she?
Daddy, watch me feed my baby Argon. Daddy, you can fill it again.
Daddy.
Don't you girl-splain me! I bought this Cabbage Patch Village of the damn doll, I can take it back! Gotta love the realism of how she eats her food.
My baby Argon, you make it all gone.
Jesus, did it make a vacuum sound every time it did that? Hook on the attachment, she can do the couch! How did you get those cherries out of her afterwards, like I need to ask?
Now, guess our favorite.
Smells like cherries.
My baby Argon.
Apparently one of the big things about this toy was the cherries, which a lot of people swear was one of the best smelling things
all the
on
comments
Earth.
said that.
It's
How much
so
do people
true.
love it? The cherries alone.
I had a baby
not
Algon,
including
and
the
yep,
doll,
I
go from
remember what that
$75
smells
to
like.
$100.
I had a cousin and she had that toy, and I
Even
would
the dad
huff that
sniffing them is
stuff.
like, oh shit, man, I need more of that in my life. Maybe I can
I
sell
wonder
kids to
if
get
it was
more.
a chemical in there.
Well, okay, here's the cherries. Let's see what's so special about them. I knew it. An odd commercial, but clearly got the job done and left a big impact. And probably killed a few brain cells from huffing, too.
Hell yeah.
This is Baby Argon. Baby Argon comes with everything you see here.
Oh, what kind of catchphrase is that? This ad had a better catchphrase.
It's the actual
Every
commercial,
month for
right?
the past
Yes,
2
it is.
months, I've been
Oh, it
using
is.
instant milk
Fuel.
It is the actual ad.
It's as easy as
All right, here we go.
Hello and welcome to DraftKings.
Oh,
What would you
and
like
then
to
here's
order
my
today?
ad. Yeah.
Oh, here's your ad.
Got
All
your
right,
mind?
hold on.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, it's
Prepare to
Thanksgiving
fast
week
forward.
at DraftKings, the official fan.
There we go.
On a Disney cruise with Mickey and Goofy.
I guess there's a rumor this Disney Cruise Line commercial was banned shortly after running. While I can't find any confirmation for that, it honestly wouldn't surprise me. It starts off innocent enough with a kid talking with her mom about how much fun she had on the trip.
My own club and my mom had a mud bath with Daddy.
Ship had a great spa.
But then it ends with this topper.
That's my baby brother. His name is Joe, but Mom calls him a little souvenir.
Damn!
As well as always, Joe.
The Dick of the Little Mermaid poster was all you tried to slip by. Yes, this ad is corny, but I gotta give him credit for having the cojones to go through with this laugh. So much so that here's my top 10 jokes I'm gonna follow it up with.
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
Goofy was watching. He liked it doggy style.
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
Their condoms were shaped like Mickey hats.
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
No, really, they sell children.
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
He was in the Pinocchio wing, so that did help a little bit.
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
Candy is dandy, but the mini margarita is quicker.
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
And if they can't afford that souvenir, I might get a new mom and daddy.
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
I was wondering why Mommy kept thanking her little Steamboat Willie.
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
Daddy keeps asking, why does he look like Prince Eric from the meet and greet?
Mom calls him a little souvenir.
Mommy said her prayers a lot that night. She kept shouting, "Oh God! Oh God!"
And the number one joke I can follow this up with is... not even my line to say. It's the announcers.
Disney Cruise Line, come.
Play me up, Paul! Yes, it's a little dirty, but hey, Disney's always been a little bit.
Come, discover uncharted magic.
He said, come.
Sure we're still not in the Disney commercial?
They strike without warning. But now, it's your turn to get even.
Now, if you've been online for a while, you've probably seen a lot of memes where people mock how kind of twisted and deranged stretch dolls are. Well, make room, Clown Spider and Edward's circumcised hands. There's a new lineup for my nightmares tonight. But this is the one that just embraced it. As far as I know, these are the only stretch dolls that actually scream in agony when you pull them.
Yeah, I remember these.
Oh my God! Hey kids, did you think Sid was the hero in Toy Story? Well, with our little serial killer starter kit, you can be too.
Electronic stretch screamers. And when you squeeze their heads...
Why are they even attacking these things? All they did was cast a shadow. That's literally all they did.
Whoa. Someday I'll do this to something fleshier.
They scream when you stretch them and come back for more.
They're so lifelike, this one prays.
Hail Mary, full of grass!
They even make conversation before you torture them.
Frank? Yeah? Last night I dreamed I died. That sounds wonderful.
Oh God, here we go!
It's pretty sick and demented, but... nope, that's all I got.
Electronic stretch screamers. You can battle them all.
Sweet Tooth in chat says, I had these toys and the mummy's eye exploded on my bed. True story.
Oh my God.
Why are women so happy about new Tickle antiperspirant?
Well, with a name like that, I can guess. These Tickle deodorant ads are kind of like those ASMR videos that swear they're just about sensory relaxation, but no. You can't fully explain it, but no.
Is it because Tickle is the first roll-on with a big, wide ball?
I find women touching a big, wide ball and laughing is usually a demeaning combo. Everything about this sweater scene is even odder. Firstly, since everything is shot like a 70s porno, how can I not see what I'm seeing right now? Second, when her eye pops out, I swear it's something out of an A24 horror film. And finally, she's like, "Oh, you found me, and I was kimbasing her. These ads are so weird." Not that they have much prompting for laughing already, but some of these are really out of nowhere.
Tickle comes in 4 fresh fragrances.
Christ! I thought we were past the Smilex commercials. Look at this woman. It looks like she's gonna catch a ball, and then suddenly she bursts out laughing.
Make yourself happy.
Whoa!
Dear ass. With a little Tickle.
Well, now you're really sending mixed messages, because I got wetter is better.
Tickle helps keep you dry all day.
Maybe I need a woman's perspective on this. Hey, Tamara.
Yeah?
You wear deodorant, right?
I hoped that would be obvious.
And you don't find yourself randomly laughing out of nowhere, do you?
Yeah.
So, you use tickle deodorant?
Never heard of it.
Uh-oh.
I love unhinged Tamara.
Yeah, so the product's good.
That
This
laughing
commercial's
there was-
laughable.
What was that
to
one
say the
character when
least.
she was dressed
Make
up like
yourself
in
happy.
winter
Standing
gear?
dryer is nicer.
Like
with a little
Sorcerer's
tickle.
Apprentice?
She just kept
That's what
laughing
deodorant
like
does
that.
to release
Kid,
vibes.
yeah.
No,
Hysterical.
really. There's nothing else going on.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on.
I hate
Apply
this.
directly to the
No,
forehead.
I never
Head on.
saw
Apply
these
directly
ads.
to the
Oh, God.
forehead.
Never
I
did.
did.
Apply
I
directly
did.
to the
You're on a
forehead.
lot.
Everyone.
Head
It was
on.
Apply
late-
directly
late
to the
night.
forehead?
They ran a
Available
lot
at
late
Walgreens.
night.
Oh, you switched it up. Way to keep us on
More
our
late night
toes.
commercials.
Head on. Apply directly.
Oh my God, it's not over?
And sometimes they would double
we
up
needed
too.
an intermission
Yes.
among all that repeating? Because you're right. Please stop.
So
directly
bad.
to the forehead. Head on.
Available
Did
at
it actually
Walgreens.
work? Did anyone actually try this product?
Okay.
No.
No.
We good?
New from the makers of
How is this still going? I feel
How's
like
it
the
new?
Manchurian Candidate.
Oh.
Like these are the secret words to activate me to kill someone.
Activon. Apply directly where it hurts.
Apply directly where it hurts. Apply directly where it hurts. Apply.
Activon arthritis.
Oh, that you gave us one of?
Available at Walgreens.
Okay. What the hell was that? You gotta credit it's genius marketing. It's a product designed to cure a headache, so what better way to prove it than to give you a
Late night.
headache?
Head on. Apply
And
directly.
at
my
the end
God,
of like
enough.
game shows or
This
like
commercial
those brief
definitely
commercials
needs
that
Julianne
would-
Moore from Magnolia to
end
offset
credits.
it.
Head on. Apply directly to the forehead.
Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Directly to the forehead.
Really, shut the fuck up now, please.
Directly to the forehead.
Yeah, this is awful.
Directly to the forehead.
You're awful. You're awful. You're awful. Next one.
Head on.
Available at Walgreens.
So, with therapy,
Oh my
sounds
gosh,
like it's
another
helped you.
commercial.
Very much.
Would you be the person that you are today without?
YouTube.
Hello, Julian.
Look at the room seems to be getting cloudier.
We're gonna make up the PSAs
It's like
here.
there's lightning on the horizon. Well, the weatherman said there was a chance of ominous music. Oh God, you know what that means. PSAs are coming! Yeah, that's from the people who brought you. And oh God, we get even more overseas PSAs. Okay, let's get these
Oh
over
my
with. What are we
God.
starting on?
Yeah, I'll do it when I get back.
This one's
Oh,
from New
this
Zealand.
one, that's right.
Okay, I know them for Lord of the Rings and nothing else. Let's see what they got.
You haven't gone Curtis class.
What, Darren?
Nah, his mate, the one with the funny
Oh,
haircut.
him, he's such a geek. Well, hey,
Oh, Christ, just crash already. Oh, they're allowing us to know them before our hearts are ripped out. Or theirs, we'll have to see.
He's so cool. He's a the weed mate.
Did he say weed? Is that legal in New Zealand? Yep, here we go. Okay. Thought it'd be worse. How long was that girl in the air? That was like a cartoon. Okay, well, we get the point. Oh, no, we gotta do a play-by-play. I mean, I think there were only two moves, fly and plummet. We can put together what happens in between. Okay.
Like,
Point well made. Do
what's his
commercials
did?
have a part two
What's his
now?
face did out
Why
the
does
house?
everybody think
Out
they're
the
the
Fresh
Dune
Prince
movies?
house?
Oh, yeah. Okay, we good? We over? Gah! Oh, okay, that was the next ad. But honestly, would it shock you if there was a part 3? I mean, man, can you imagine a kid going back to his Saturday morning cartoons after that?
And now, back to the
So dramatic.
Okay, that was fucked up. Congratulations, New Zealand. You're the new Canada, the new Britain, the new Northern Ireland. Yeah, that's right. It's a Northern Ireland instead of Ireland this time. I got it right. I mean, geez, what's the big difference between the two anyway? Okay, that's a big difference, but you get the point. You are the new messed up kid, New Zealand. Oh, God,
I think
we got another
that
one?
wrong before. It was,
Where's this one from? Australia?
Adjacent Islands and Northern Ireland. We did know the difference, but like...
Oh, and trains are
like,
involved.
okay, let's make a joke out of it.
Well.
Never enter a crossing unless you are absolutely sure your exit is clear.
God. God.
death trains.
Game over, man! The world has made me afraid of everything! I take it this was a campaign. There were a lot of these. Sweet maple Jesus, of course there is. Don't you want people to go outside? I mean, are Australia's regular ads this messed up? Let me guess, this was also a popular campaign. I hope. Okay, now you got the trophy. You're the new New Zealand. Anything else you want to scare me with? One back in America. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, because I'm always afraid we're not going to have more PSAs, so I always try to say, this is the winner, and then stop there. I love your reaction. Yeah, that was great.
I just remember this one being so shocking when I first saw it.
That's a brick. Okay, that is the most creatively disturbing thing I've seen in a while. Good job. What's it a PSA for?
Respect the pouch! Respect it!
Respect it!
Wait, this was an ad for Capri Sun? And not just an ad, this was also a campaign. The idea was some kid somewhere disrespects a bag of Capri Sun and is punished in a fitting way. And not just a fitting way, a freaky as hell way.
Ooh, she got turned into a sand girl.
Each of these is like a Scary Stories ending. When I first saw them, I swore it was an ad against drugs or bullying or, I don't know, something more warranting of such creepy imagery. But no, it was to sell a children's fruit drink you have in summer. And this is by far some of the most imaginative, unnerving surrealism I've seen on TV.
God. It's like Twilight Zone.
Whoa. Kind of problematic.
I guess we come full circle.
That look
kind of the most uncomfortable PSA in America, but it's not even a PSA. It's a goddamn kids ad.
Oh.
Good job, Life. You really threw me for a loop. Now, please, in God's name, no more. Now.
Respect the pouch. Respect it.
And that's it for this year's commercial special. Though there is one thing that still bothers me. Who was that monster hand creeping a cookie?
Enjoy, you cantankerous, cringe-peddling cock-swallow!
That ain't no punchline, man. I mean, come on, we couldn't think of something funnier?
Well, you know what goes well with cookies.
Wilkins Coffee.
I should.
Hold on, I want to see if the blooper's in here. I think it's after the
apply
logo.
directly to the forehead.
I see.
You will rue the day you didn't overstock your wares with ram and crested hammock staff. It fell apart, so that this is why I need ram and crested hammock staffs.
Oh yeah, one
Who
more.
was that monster hand creeping everyone out?
Oh God! Yeah, you can hear that. Oh God!
Okay, that's
Hey,
that's a charity.
Dang. Later.
Yeah, I just need to hear that sound again.
Yeah. All right, I can blast through a couple of these bit messages before we wrap this up here.
That's it.
That Disney Nerd, thank you for the 50 bits. G.I. Almond Joe. Amazing.
There you go. Like that.
Lady Houndoom, thank you for the 100 bits. I still remember one of the earliest commercials where you made a joke about giving 5 random people diabetes. I thought it would be hilarious if it turned out that Tamara was one of those random people. I just can't decide if it's funnier for her to have been planning revenge for years or if it came out randomly that you did that and she has a look of realization.
I can't remember because I can't remember the joke how long ago it was. I feel like we knew pretty early. She let us know pretty early that she had diabetes, though, so I'd be shocked if I didn't know that. But somehow didn't work her in.
JL, thank you for the 50 bits. These looked like they were from 2013 when I first saw these. Didn't think they were from 2021.
Maybe you saw them in a compilation. Could be it.
Possible. Strider for Life, thank you for the 50 bits. You should have gone for the head-on. Apply directly to the forehead. Dino Mike, thank you for the 50 bits. Speaking of the Lord of the Rings and disturbing, hey Doug, if you ever do another Freak Show Cinema, could you do a review of Peter Jackson's Meet the Feebles? It's like the Muppet Show on crack. I saw it recently, and wow, it's disgusting and twisted, but brilliant.
I gotta see it again. I don't know if I ever saw it all the way through. I gotta watch it all the way through.
So insane.
Yeah. All right, great. Well, that's perfect. Brings us to 8 o'clock right on the dot here. Thank you all so much again for joining us here today. We do have content here 5 days a week, so come on back tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. We'll be here. We'll be ready to hang out. We will hopefully hit our new May sub goal. We got 2 more subs to go, everybody.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, have a great evening. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did this for our April goal, and
yeah, it's surprising. We're occasionally funny sometimes.
Once in a while.
I was like laughing. I was like, oh, like we are funny sometimes.
Yeah. All right, everyone, have a great night. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Have a quickie.